Hey, Worst Book Ever authors, this is Bradley with a quick overview of the multitude of things I've got you doing here. So I've got 7 tabs open, kind of scary, but I wanted to give you an overview of kind of what are we looking at? What am I supposed to be doing? Am I missing something here, Bradley? What's going on? Give me the scoop. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to keep this super short and give just really overview. But if you're like, oh, I missed that element, or what is he talking about here? Then I want this to be a sort of overview to see what we're doing. Okay, this, and I'm trying to go in order of not importance, but sort of chronological, but also, a bit of importance. So here, first of all, and I'm going to name things by sometimes the software I'm using. So this is Teachable. And this is the course content, right? So here are the videos. You can see then when you're done with stuff, right? Pre-challenge, this stuff's not available yet. Well, then, right, videos. And you can see in here, by the way, here's a video that's 3 minutes, 24 seconds. Here's a video, 28 seconds. Okay, so you get an idea of what to do. So this is sort of the lecture. If this is a university, this is the lecture. And then we're going to get to your homework in a minute. This is Write Your Worst Book Ever. I have a second area called the Tech Vault. I basically created this because I didn't want to crowd the Worst Book Ever too much. So here is, if you have a tech question and I'm going to make a video as to how to use it, I'm going to put that in here so I don't clutter up our world. So currently there's Tribe and Reedsy and Story Origin all in here. And there will be links in the course here to the Tech Vault if necessary. Okay, so that's that. So here are the two content areas or lecture areas where there are videos and walkthroughs and help and stuff like that. The content of the course. Then next over here is, this is Asana. So Asana, I hesitate to say this is optional, although if there's one optional item of any of these, this is it. And this is more the checklist, the homework, the Bradley, what am I supposed to be doing, right? And this is, one reason I like Asana is because then you're really, check, I did it. Check, I did this, right? Oh, did you see the flying unicorn? That's another way. So here, see description. So I click on that and I see a description in here. So the reason I am not only using Teachable is because here, these are actual action items that we could or should be or might be completing, right? So here, account setup. Did I set it? And I try to make them so easy. There are a lot of them, but they should be easy. Like Teachable, well, I clearly set that up. I just logged in. I'm done over there, right? Teachable, click, done. Try. Didn't set that up yet. Asana, well, I'm looking at it, so I must be set up. Check, checkbox, done. So that's the kind of ease I want to see. And then, you come back to it, or you get off track for some time. You come back like, where was I again? Like, oh yeah, I didn't set up my Canva account. Okay, well then I can go watch how to set up the Canva back in the lectures, in the lessons. But over here, when I'm actually done with it, that's kind of the difference that I see. Over here is yep, I know how to set up the Canva account. Over here is, did I actually do it or not? Yes, no, check, done with that one. Move on to the next thing. Okay, that is Asana. And I explain how to get this project into your Asana account through an import. All right. Then next up, we have this. I call it Tribe because that's what the software is called. I just set up a brand new one for May. It's completely empty. You will see, I will clean and pretty this up and stuff, but I will add you in here. I have to add you in manually. And there are what they call groups. And here, so this is Worst Book Ever, May 21. And in the group, this is where we can discuss things. So this is basically the private Facebook group. Yet Facebook got voted out of the last session, so we're not doing Facebook. And this is the result of not doing a Facebook group, but having a group where we can communicate, where we can connect with each other. So this is Tribe. Currently, the URL is this. I will, of course, share that with you, may21.tribe.so. I will share that with you over here in Teachable. Okay, that's that. This is the communication center. This seems not important, but this is like the most important. This is called Reedsy. The main reason we're using Reedsy is for your books, to get them properly formatted, but also to have a place to actually do the little writing we're going to be doing. Here, and there are two. I upload two, or you will upload two files. One is your actual book. So like this one could be my actual book I'm working on this next 10 days. And then this one is this metadata book, right? So about the book. And here, I can even show you. This is the stuff where you can use this to do your exercises, like work on book titles. Or I talk a lot about the attic. The attic is a place where you put your stuff. Or this is where you could write down your 5-word hooks. I have to say, this one also, we could call it optional. Optional. That's a word, optional. That's about the book. And then the real book is here. And so when you have your real book uploaded, then we're going to go into write. And this is where then you would work on your actual book. So that's Reedsy. And I explained that in much greater detail in the lesson on Reedsy. But I'm just, again, trying to walk you through what's going on. Next up, Canva. This is for book covers. So this is where we will create a cover. So there we go. So there's some cover for a book I never wrote. That's Canva, kind of self-explanatory. By the way, all these are free, and if you're paying something, don't pay. They're all free, or use the free option. Speaking of free, this is the last one over here is Story Origin. This is a place where you will have a thing called what they call a reader magnet. This is where we are going to eventually upload our books. It's as private as the link is that we will share, or choose not to share, whatever you prefer. But this is a place where you will then, this is the goal. This is sort of like the publisher. This is sort of the distributor, except we're just going to do it with us as a group. But it makes it easier than sharing a PDF. Like, oh, send me the PDF of your book. Yes, that's possible. This is a better, prettier, more forward-thinking version and method to do that. And then I'll show you some great tricks about Story Origin later, where we can actually, if you choose to, you can choose to share your books. Okay, so that was it. Teachable, the lessons, the lectures, the sort of university, whatever, the teaching. Then there's Tech Vault to get through the tech mumbo jumbo. The checklist. I will uncheck these. The checklist for your what to do, like what do I do and how do I know when I'm done, right? And there's a lot, but they're easy to check off. Like I even have one here. Grab a cup of something yummy to drink. Check. Then we have our tribe, our community. We have Reedsy, where you're actually going to be writing the book. Canva for book covers. And finally, Story Origin is sort of our internal distributor. Okay? I hope that's helpful. That you get an overview here. And if you have any questions, let me know. And ideally, speaking of questions, where should I ask you questions, Bradley? I would say 2 places. The first one, this is probably the most active, is going to be our tribe. And otherwise, you could always put a question. I see all of them, of course. So you could put a question in, if we're talking about the setup, tech setup here, click, and you're watching the tech setup stuff and you want to leave a comment, you can leave a comment down there. Okay. Okay. Hope this was helpful. Looking forward to seeing you inside. But the only place I have to manually add you is in here. So I will do that to get us all into this tribe. All right. Thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful. Bye.